It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts veteran linebacker, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Colts and the Packers on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Set, ready.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 21 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Ready?
First down, Green Bay.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Packers.
Come on, 38.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Open man here is Conklin. Touchdown, Packers! Tyler Conklin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
On 1st and 10, Blackman. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And his drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's taken it around the 40. Now with him, and a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off-play action. Blackman. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 50.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him up. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle when these defenses go at it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads points to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field, and he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. He'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be out right at the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake, Blackman. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This to Graham on the short pass. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off play action, Blackman. And he's got Pierce. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Off the play fake, Blackman. Touchdown, Colts! Alec Pierce from 21 yards away. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Absolutely nobody through there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Love. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Smith red. Hut.
Here's Cook again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And after starting the game with 2 INTs, you remember, he got back on the beam with a touchdown pass on their previous drive. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Blackman. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jarrad Davis. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Cook able to escape. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Love. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
It's a gain of 7.
Ready, set.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
41-yard line.
Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Love. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Off the play fake. Blackman. This to Graham on the short pass. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Off play action. Blackman. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They got to get after him one more time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Gay knocks this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Julian Blackman bringing him down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. That's a strong run. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Matt Araiza now. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 1st down, Blackman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Down to the 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are 2 defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Off the play fake. Blackman. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Touchdown! Alec Pierce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Final play of the half. Love. And complete. Right side to Cook. So we have reached halftime with a touch. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Blackman. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Then into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Throwing after the interception. Blackman. He finds his man complete. It's Pierce. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Off the play fake, Blackman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. They're going right back to Pittman. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They get this out left. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Love from the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense is marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
And they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They go play action here on 1st down. This to Graham on the short pass. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Off play action. Blackman. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This to Graham on the short pass.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
It's Graham again with a catch, just like the last play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Off the play fake.
Blackman.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he's taken down inside the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Love now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3. back to the ground. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Bateman over the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Off play action. Blackman. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up. Back now in Indianapolis. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Blackman. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing. Love. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Off play action. Blackman. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Off the play fake. Blackman. That is caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about them biting up 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Off play action. Blackman. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake. Blackman. And his throw here's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Off play action. Blackman. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Play fake. Here's Love. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This to Graham on the short pass. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Blackman. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. Off play action. Blackman. And this taken in by Downs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Got his target. It's caught for the Colts touchdown. George Pickens, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 8. 2:08 on the clock. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Quiddy Pay in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Love. And he fends him off. Complete to Shenault. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't string himself free. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
And that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Caught on the right side, Reed. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. That is caught. Bateman. He's across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Rashad Bateman. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He's got this to Pickens. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a play fake here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast and create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
They go play action here on first down. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Blackman. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Off play action. Blackman. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal. Delivers another to Pierce. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they need